welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm the Urban Seer and welcome to today's live tarot reading session. Thank you all for being here. Anyone watching the replay, so I go live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or anyone new here, please just subscribe, come along with your question and receive a free reading. Anyone who does want a free reading, as the banner says, just click the link in the pinned comment. And anyone who would like to queue jump, you can also book a reading in the live session, 3, 5 or 7 cards. The link is also in the pinned comment. Hey Mystical, oh hey Jean, you caught us here. I'm so glad to see you here. I'm mixing up the times a bit with these sessions, so I don't know if these later ones work better for you as well. How's everyone doing in the chat? I hope you're all doing okay this Friday. Are we ready for the weekend? If you're not doing okay, then I hope that these readings bring you some peace, bring you some clarity, yeah? Hey Lola, thank you Travel Lover. Oh, that's great. Travel Lover says, I just did your last 2 pick a card readings. I'm so glad to hear that they're resonating for you, Travel Lover. That's awesome. Right, I'm just going to quickly cleanse the cards because this is a ritual that I want to bring back in. It'll only take a minute and then it just gives us all a chance to take a deep breath, center ourselves, and get in the right space of mind, right headspace to be open to the messages that are meant to be received today, okay? And I open the channel as well from Spirit to the group, to everyone who is here with us, and cleanse the cards as well. So they feel good and that they're a clear channel as well for these messages. Anyone interested, I'm using the Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic Tarot today. Okay, awesome. Excuse my arm in the picture. Let's get to it though. So we have Tia Bia, you are number 1. I'm doing good, thank you. Jean says, I'm usually working, but I'm off work today. So Tia Bia, my love, if you are here, please go ahead and post the question. I may as well actually, I'll post the list first so everyone knows who's on the list, where we're at. Hold your question until, if you're new here, just hold your question until you're called. If you are called and there's no response, then you will be skipped, okay? I try and give obviously a little bit of time. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay in the chat, but I do need to keep things moving so that I can get through as many people as possible. So Tia Bia, I don't know if you're still here. Mystical Moon, I believe you're here. If you want to go ahead and post your question, my love. Nettie, so you need to fill in the form again. You know, remember there's a new system now, so check out the pinned comment. So you're not on the list at the minute. Anyone who wants a free reading needs to click the link in the pinned comment. Awesome, thank you, Mystical. So Mystical asks, will there be communication from Scott to possibly start talking again? So was this a love relationship, Mystical, that's gone into no contact? Guys, the more, because I'm an energy reader, it allows me, the more context that you can give me about your situation, it enables me to connect with your energy and the people who are involved in the situation as well. So I'm not a psychic medium, which is a different kind of reading. So context is good. Let's see what comes through for mystical. You were married, okay. Divorced, separated, just share what you feel comfortable with, but we're in no contact anyway, yeah? Let's check out the energy. Let's check out their energy. So, Nettie, you need to go to the pinned comment, okay? Divorced. Seven of Wands, okay, so this is their energy, mystical. Seven of Wands is being in a place of defensiveness still, okay? Wands in its positive energy, it's ruled by the element of fire, okay? It can be direct and courageous, but when it's shadow side, and it appears as the Seven of Wands, it can become defensive. Walls have gone up. This card in this deck particularly, it's like these beautiful flowers, okay, that have been damaged here. They've been, it's like the heads have been cut off. I always think when I see this, by these scissors here, which I think is representation about this, you know, maybe ways that you've hurt each other, how whatever broke down, whatever led you to this kind of breakdown of communication. So they're still in this energy at the moment, mystical, okay? So this is always current energies. We can look to the future, but this is a read on them right now to help you and bring you information through about what's going on the other side for them. And they're still, so I don't know how fresh this divorce was, when was the last time that you spoke, etc., all those factors, but they're still in some kind of pain. It still feels quite fresh to them, even if it may have been a long time. It's like those wounds are still fresh, and this is putting them in a defensive energy, so it doesn't feel like it's very open to them. Now, interesting in what I've got here is the Two of Swords as well, which is when you're at a crossroads, okay? So they are in this indecision as well, mystical, about communication. This is, can see these two hands here, which is both your energies here, about maybe not knowing how to move forward. Indecision that comes from the Two of Swords as well can bring angst, okay? That it's like their head kind of feels scrambled and they're not sure how to move forward, not sure, they're not ready to move forward yet, okay? Because of this, the wounds are still fresh. They're still too defensive. They're still not open to change. So this needs to settle. This needs to have more time, or it needs to heal more for them before they're able to make a decision of how to move forward. Yeah, and then we've got the Ten of Swords even, which again talks about this, the kind of pain of the situation of this divorce. It's probably on both sides. Now with the Ten of Swords, it does mean that you are nearing the end of a cycle of this, and there is a new beginning that comes after this Ten of Swords. There is an Ace. But yeah, this energy needs to settle more before they can make a decision of how to move forward with communication. They may decide not to move forward with communication, but that's not clear. It's like there's still a question mark over this because of this energy, yeah? So I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense. This gives us insight into what's going on for them anyway on the other side of this. Giving them time, giving them space, I believe, is all that you can do when they're in that Seven of Wands energy. Right, let's move on to country, my love. You are here. So Nettie, I don't think you've checked out the list yet. I'll just leave that there, but this is the updated list. Thank you, country. So country asks, Trell is a friend who I was once in love with. Okay, he never wanted commitment unless I was ready to walk away. We continued the cycle, yeah, until I'd had enough. Now he's chasing. What are his genuine intentions? Interesting. Let's have a look at Trell. Okay, he's chasing you now. What's going on with that? Ooh, that one jumped out, yeah. Interesting. Oracle of Wands. This is similar to the King of Wands. This is just their energy. Okay, now I am intrigued because there is a butterfly here, and butterflies do represent transformation. So Oracle of Wands, it would tie in with their energy in the sense of their character, but it's somewhat developed. So this is promising in some ways that they've kind of evolved more as a person with it being Oracle of Wands. So if we go back to, if we think of this as being similar to the King of Wands, and then they may have come from a history where they've been at the Nine of Wands. Now, Nine of Wands has that very in-out energy, which you speak about, country, okay? Where they're an intense person, they're passionate, there could be a strong physical attraction here, like a kind of magnetic pull between you when we have these kind of dynamics. But the Knight of Wands, say if we look back to maybe how they've been in the past, is someone who can't really back up their promises, who, you know, goes through a period of maybe promising the world or being very intense and passionate, and then, like we've seen, kind of then backs out of the situation, they kind of disappear. Now, with it being an oracle though, this is some kind of development, okay? So they kind of maybe have grown as a person, and that the oracle has more wisdom. So they have grown up, they have matured in some ways. They're still this, you know, still fiery, they're still passionate, they still maybe would promise big, and kind of this person can be quite direct in, like, you know, that they haven't got much of a filter in how they communicate, which can be kind of charismatic actually, to have someone who is just so upfront maybe in how they feel, what they want. So I would say, yeah, like maybe allow this to develop, okay? Because we've got the butterfly transformation, and we have the development in character of the oracle. They are not, so that tells me that they have matured somewhat. Well, I no longer feel anything romantic. Okay, so that frees you in a sense of, you know, there's no expectation here for you on this side, but I'm torn on ending the friendship as well. Okay, what makes you feel, I mean, you know, the history either may have hurt you too much in the past, country, that this might not be someone that you want to entertain. But looking at them, like you say, is an amazing person in ways. Exactly, there's a lot to be said about someone like this. They can be very charismatic, All I would say is that I see some character development here and some maturity, okay? But because of what the history that you've had, obviously that's personal choice, as in, you know, maybe you don't care enough anymore. You know, sometimes people have developed and changed. If they kind of messes around too much in the past, it doesn't really matter, does it? You know, you do you kind of thing. But anyway, this tells you, I think, you know, that something has changed in them. If you want to give them a chance or not with regards to friendship. Trust your intuition, obviously, on that one. Oh, hey Tia, I've had to move on because you weren't here when I called. If you want to just add your name to the list again, and then I can, I should still get to read to you later on if you've got time. Jean, my love, you are next. Jean asks, what will become of me and JD? Friends, love relationship, but no contact with possible third party. Thank you, Jean. Okay, let's see what's going on. See what Country Love says. Makes sense. I will continue to feel it out, yeah, and set boundaries for our friendship. Then see where things go from there. You're so welcome, Country. Ooh. Cards are hopping around today. Feel like the energy is high. Is anyone else's energy high, low? Let me just pop you on the list here, Tia. There, you're back on. Oh no. There. Okay. Jean, this is for you. Let's see what's the energy between you and JD. Possible third party in mind. Message for Jean, please, Spirit, regarding her and JD. Ooh, Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is their energy. Low energy for a few people. Some rest and recuperation needed. So this is JD's energy, I believe, that's come through. Seven of Cups, okay, is about choices and it's about options. Now, what can be, you know, coming through is I don't want JD, Jean, making you feel, you know, like an option. Because we've got all these cups, okay, laid out, which is different ways that JD could go. Now we've got some snake energy here as well, which, you know, snakes often do have like a negative connotation. So, and I feel like in this deck, in some ways, it does come through as, because it's Seven of Cups, that there can be some hidden truths here, some snake behavior. But it's also about, snakes are actually about, you know, our sexuality, our creativity, and that kind of side to life in a way, and that there's that kind of energy is in this situation here. I feel like there's not a very upfront energy coming through from JD with this as well. Is he trying to play all sides? He's not clear about what he wants, I think, as well. It's part of the problem, part of the issue here. Seven of Cups can be when we is also connected to illusion. So it can be that you go for people, go for situations that, you know, aren't the best for us. Because if it can, If it kind of looks too good to be true, then it generally is. That kind of energy when we're almost sort of sold a dream and we buy into it, or we kid ourselves about a situation. So this is something that they're being faced with, and in a way that they need to kind of ground their energy and center themselves and really check back in about what truly, who I would say truly aligns with them. So with regards to, you know, what will become of you, this is what JD is kind of going through. And this is what's blurring the situations, blurring the edges. It's like he needs to align with who is right for him. And he feels kind of lost at the minute, I would say. So it's hard to move forward, Jean, for you can't move forward with someone who is in this kind of energy. You need to allow them to, like, you know, work this out. Anything else? Death. So this is a card of transformation. That, so basically with this situation, when I see this death card, okay, there is a death of the old way of how maybe that you and Jay have interacted, or there needs to be. So if you're going to move forward, it needs to be in a different way. We can't keep doing what we've been doing, which is maybe this. Have we been doing this? Okay, allowing ourselves maybe to be an option, or just that JD keeps showing up with this Seven of Cups energy, which is mixed up and which is not clear. So it's a bit like something's got to give. There needs to be a transformation. But at the minute, he's still in this Seven of Cups energy. So I would protect yourself with that, Jean, as much as that you can, and know this. And know this, why maybe that you're getting mixed messages and feeling such uncertainty, okay? But something has got to give. We can't continue how we have been, and we would need to have some kind of rebirth in this situation. But maybe that rebirth needs to come from JD, yeah? Okay, so next we have Kristen, my love, if you were here. Hey, Kristen. Kristen asks, what can I expect coming towards me this February? It's also my birthday. Awesome. What's the energy in February for Kristen, please, Spirit? Oh, lovely. Good stuff. Good stuff. Some manifestations materializing, Kristen, with the lovely Magician coming through here. So keep persisting with those visions, with those intentions, holding that space. This is in February. This is when some of those will come to life and come through. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is a card, again, of success and victory. Some kind of milestone of success here with the Six of Wands. Being seen, being acknowledged. So this could be in the workspace, you know, school, education, whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through. Or it could even be in a relationship, so tell you what resonates, okay? But Six of Wands is a card of victory is a card of success and is about being seen somehow, your value being seen. And that being, so maybe you've got a particular goal. Listen to your intuition, I would say, Kristen, with what comes up when you think of what's almost like the first thing that you think of when you think of your manifestations, like what's at the forefront of your, you know, your number one. You know, we kind of maybe have a mental list in our heads of our manifestations, okay, and kind of what's number one at the top there of what would be the most important to us right now. What would we put as number one? That's manifestation, and that is coming through to you and connecting to this victory and success. So both super positive cards there, Kristen, for you. Yeah, so let me know what this Six of Wands, what's your manifestation that you're wanting to come through. Thank you, Ivo, so much. Do you want a reading today, Ivo? I don't know if you're on the list. Not as yet, I don't think. Lola, my dear. You're welcome, Kristen. Lola, my love, if you're here, please post your question. I'll update the list so everyone knows where we're at whilst we're waiting for Lola. So Lola asks, please, current feelings or next actions from Joey. Leo, for Dammy Lola, is that the right pronunciation? No contact. Is he going to be with me or another woman for Valentine's? So I don't do yes, no questions, Lola. So let's just have a look at the energy where we'll look at the current feelings, next actions, okay? Awesome, Ivo. Okay, thank you. Tower moment. So we're in some tower energy. Major Arcana, Lola. Okay, so this is big shifts that are happening, okay, for Joey. So in their own life or between you and this connection. Okay, so tell you what resonates, because the Tower, it can be quite sudden and shocking events that really kind of rock our world when we see the Tower. Okay, it can be no doubt challenging, struggling when this energy comes through. And this is Joey's energy, okay? So they are having a Tower moment. Let me know if you feel like, you know, this is your sort of no contact situation could be what's thrown them into this Tower energy, that they're freaking out about this, if this was kind of unexpected. Or if not, then it can be something on their own journey, yeah, that's happening behind the scenes. It can be about sudden losses, sudden change. Now, the positive thing always with the Tower is that even though this is an intense period, okay, what's happening is that old energies are being swept out, okay? So what no longer aligns with you is being cleared out. So this could be, again, like if the connections had struggles, then it's like that's been swept away also. If there was, you know, the connection had maybe become toxic before you went no contact, had got negative, that will also be swept out by this Tower moment. And what it gives us a chance to do, it's that I call like the Tower card, really, it's almost like a spiritual intervention. It's the universe coming in and literally lifting us up out of a situation and putting us on a different path and saying that this is not for you anymore. Okay, I don't know, and maybe if they were someone who wasn't going to get themselves out of that situation, so the universe comes in and does it for you, and it realigns you, you know, it pivots you and it puts you on a different path. But at the minute, I feel like they're kind of in the midst of it, and they're also having a Champion of Cups moment, which is that this is like emotional, that they're in some kind of deep dive emotion. So I'm seeing, I don't know how much that you know is going on for them, but seems to be like an intense period that they are going through. So they are having an emotional deep dive and in their feelings as well. I mean, this is their current feelings around this connection as well. So if they're having like a real meltdown about this, I don't know how much that you know about their situation, Lola, of what's going on for them. Please just clarify this, Spirit, in regards to this connection, this Tower moment, and Lola. Yeah, Temperance. So they want to, look, here's you two cups. They do want to return to a place of harmony with you, Lola. Okay, another major arcana. So Temperance is needing patience. Okay, so you will need to have patience in this situation. But Temperance card is very much okay that they're in an emotional deep dive. There's this Tower moment going on. It could be with regards to how they feel about this connection, if that feels right, or it could be that they're having a Tower moment, and in some ways that your relationship has been what's the word, like a victim of this Tower moment. But ultimately their intention, what they desire, what they want, is to, oh, he's finishing divorce process with his ex. There we go. So this is what's going on for them. This needs to play out, Lola, for sure, before you can go back into harmony, reconnect. This is the patience, okay? So there we go. The divorce process is this, that's the Tower moment. So that's what's clearing out. So give them some grace, give them some slack, some space. I like the term, give them grace, give them space. Yeah, because this is really emotional. It's a Tower moment. And then, in time, this is, there will be this harmony that can return for you two, this reconnection. But we need to have patience. So some good guidance there, I would say, some clear guidance from Spirit. Okay, travel lover, my dear, if you want to post your question, just a quick reminder, I'm glad that helped, Lola. Quick reminder, next week is the week of love, so please do click the link if you want to know the kind of schedule of what we've got. What we've got going on. Monday we will be starting off with another live stream, but it will be a more focused live stream on love and manifesting love. Okay, so everyone will get a 2-card reading on Monday with regards to love. One, the current energy that you are emitting in manifesting the love that you desire. So kind of energy check-in for you right now. What frequency, what vibrational frequency are you emitting? And the second card is, what vibration do you need to emit to attract the love that you want to desire? So where are you at now? And What vibration are you giving off now? What vibration do you need to give off to attract the love that you desire? So I'm excited about that one. But yeah, check out the link if you want the full details. So Lola asks, oh no, Lola doesn't ask. Lola, sorry Lola, thank you. Resonates, so true. Thank you so much, Mom. Is Travel Lover here? I don't know. Last call for Travel Lover. No. Okay, so don't think Travel Lover's here. Janavi, thank you, posted your questions. So I'll read for Janavi, Aksha's current energy. Oh, hey Travel Lover, post your question now. I'll read for Janavi now because I've started. But, oh, will I take that? Hermit energy. In solitude, retreating, Janavi, the Hermit. Didn't we get this for you as well? I'm thinking the Hermit energy came through recently in another reading. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hiding, look at this little bird in this particular deck, hiding behind their wing, not wanting to deal with the world around them, okay? Trying to process something. I don't know if there's someone who if this is like their character, if they retreat. I hope he doesn't make Hermit his permanent address. Has he so retreated? I know that communication had stalled. Is that changed? No problem, Travel Lover, thank you. I'll just, I've got you after this. I know there can be a bit of a delay in chat. I'm going to ask for one more, this Hermit energy. Do we know what he's hiding from? I mean, he could be, there's a number of things, yeah. I mean, there will be, with the Hermit, okay, so it's not a waste of time. We have to remember this. The Hermit energy is actually, when used correctly, it can be positive because it's about gaining some kind of insight, okay? And it is good for all of us at times, yeah, to retreat and tune out voices around us to really come to a place of our own point of view and what we want and how we kind of want to move forward and getting some clarity. That's what I feel like it is going on. So I know this can be hard, Janavi, but I think sometimes, you know, when try to imagine that you know, when you're manifesting as well, to imagine that that's what's happening. He's gaining positive insight about this situation. He's learning, he's going deeper, he's getting some clarity. Yeah, I think that's like a good way to view it, because it does feel like it's a positive hermit and not a negative. So a negative hermit is when someone just isolates themselves, and solitude becomes, that's the shadow side of the hermit, when we just stop, you know, when we just put up the walls. Just gonna ask for one more. Yes, and then there is this Ace of Pentacles. So this is once they've got their steady ground of the change, the point of view. So we shift out of the Hermit energy essentially. So when you say, you know, is he going to be stuck there? No, he's not. I would say, Janavi, okay, I don't think you need to worry about that. I know it's hard to actually to not worry about that. But this is the message that comes through. This Hermit energy, reframe it in your mind as something positive, however out of the box or counterintuitive that feels. They're gaining some insight, and then we come out of this Ace of Pentacles, which is nice energy, which is stable energy. It's new information, it's a new step forward. This is their first step out of the Hermit energy. So I hope that resonates, I hope that makes sense with this Ace of Pentacles being that first step, you know, emerging out of a door. The Hermit, if you think about a closed room, and then we open the door and we take this Ace of Pentacles step forward. Yeah, so they won't be stuck there. Okay, travel lover, this is for you, my dear. Please may I ask if Steve 3D energy on marriage. So Steve's outlook on marriage, is that right, travel lover? Yeah, I'm glad that resonates, Janavi. Yeah, I like that Ace of Pentacles energy, is nice. I'm still getting used to these cards, but I like to mix it up and get fresh perspectives and fresh insight with new images. Okay, I think I'll close the list now. Okay. Travel lover, I don't know if you're... Oh no, there's maybe a bit of a delay. I just want to check your question. Yes, his outlook. Okay, awesome. Okay, interesting question. Let's see what he thinks about marriage. Ooh. Didn't you look at this, travel lover? You had this last time. This Sun card keeps coming through for you. I love this Sun card. Look how bright that, it's like a slice of lemon, isn't it? The Sun. So this is a positive outlook to marriage for sure. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So marriage represents to them, you know, certainly a form of an institution that brings joy, that brings happiness, and is something that they view positively. I don't know if they've been married before. If they have, then it didn't work out. This hasn't put them off. Or if they've never been married, then again, there isn't no negative connotations around marriage, okay? I know we've seen some other issues with, obviously, around Steve and but marriage is not one of them, travel lover. Certainly the idea of it anyway. You know, maybe the steps to getting there, that's another story. But the idea of marriage is something positive to them. Just a very clear, when we get major arcanas, often the message is just very clear, very direct. It's almost like an oracle card message. So he was, and he stated he didn't want to again. So in the heart of hearts, though, I would say, obviously what Spirit has brought through, that it would say that it would be something, I don't know if this is a deal breaker for you, but I think that with this card come through, that this means that ultimately it would be something that they would be open to again. Yeah, direct, clear, straight message here, travel lover. So I wouldn't, what I would do is just take that comment, take that, you know, with, like, this is, you know, energies like we've talked about before is always changing, but, you know, we can take this, I wouldn't give it too much weight. I wouldn't give that too much weight, travel lover, to that comment, okay, from him. I feel like in the right situation, in the right circumstance, then this is something, maybe some more time to heal. Maybe that's already happened, maybe that will happen. But the institution of marriage is not something that they are totally shut down on. I don't want to be like his last girlfriend of 7 years. Yeah, so I think if the situation was right, like I say, then they would be open to this. Okay, so I hope that helped. Kushwant, sorry. Kuswant Ray, sorry, destroying this pronunciation. Are you here? Thank you, not give a damn. Does Ashu, brackets Cappy, want to reach out to amend things? No contact. So love relationship, now gone into no contact, not give a damn. So travel lover, I can't do super chat because you have to be monetized to, so have over, you know, have to be monetized to have super chat, unfortunately. So, but thank you for the suggestion, but unfortunately not as yet. I will get it as soon as I can, as soon as I'm monetized. This is for not give a damn. Let's have a look at Ashu's intentions, feelings. Two of Wands, so some insecurities are flying about, no doubt, maybe for both of you, but for them, not give a damn. But ultimately, yes, with the Two of Wands, okay, this is encouraging card to saying that they do want to reach out to amend things, because the Two of Wands is, well, a 2 for a start. This kind of being using their energy, and you appearing as a 2 is positive, is hopeful. And also this is a card about looking and planning to the future. Okay, so this is what's on their mind, and they are assessing, navigating, working out. This is them looking to the horizon, to the future, okay? Maybe trying to figure out what's the best way to contact you, what's the best way to the best way forward is what I'm hearing. But this is on their mind, and one's energy is also, because it's ruled by the element of fire, is about action. So these thoughts will turn into action. They just need to, if anything that's holding them back, because look, we've got the Chariot, which is fast moving energy, so they will come forward, but they just need to, at the minute, maybe if anything's holding them back, it's it's not, it's the uncertainty of the situation, maybe not knowing how you would respond, if they would be rejected, or the path is not super clear, they're in the dark about something, okay? Because the moon is all about insecurities. Again, though, you are both appearing here, 2 moons, 2 wolves, 2 of wands. This all tells me that it's on the cards that some communication will come. They want to work this out, okay? So I hope that helped. Okay, thanks. Tia Bia has done a booking, so I'll just head over to PayPal now to check out Tia's question. Thank you, PayPal. Thank you, Tia, for your booking. Right, Tia, I've read your question. I had a little lull there. Right, Tia, this is for you. So Tia has booked a reading, so this obviously gives her a Q jump, and then I'll come back to the free readings. Thanks, Janavi, for moderating. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're focusing on the Aries, yeah, Tia? We're looking at his intentions. We'll look to the future as well. This is a 3-card reading. I'll just read Travel of It. I liked you as Y wishes you peace. Oh, but seems I'm blocked. Oh, how strange. Because don't see my messages. I wouldn't ask for a question. No problem. That what I had. I don't know why that would be, Travel Lover. Anyway, thank you for trying. I appreciate you. Obviously I haven't blocked you. Thank you for the boost and for trying anyway. Right, Tia Bia. Let's take a deep breath, focus on the Aries. I'm curious as well, what energy are they going to bring through? It's good that they're being consistent, yeah? That's what we like, consistency. I'm going to take that. Look at that, consistency. 8 of Pentacles, hard work, effort, what's the word? Invested. Yeah, they're invested in this tier. Eight of Pentacles, really nice energy. It's earth energy, so it's consistent, it's reliable, it's trustworthy, and they are showing up, and this is genuine that they want to put the work in, okay? We'll look deeper though. Oh, look at these cards just jumping out. Ooh, Three of Swords and Four of Swords. Some heartache, some healing. I'm wondering if this is you, unless they have expressed any pain that they have been through in the past, if they're coming through as this kind of wounded bird. But let me know if this, or this very much could be you, Tia, and that it's right to be cautious, okay? You're kind of, I think this is kind of your energy, I do want to say. You're still kind of here, and that's all right, and that's realistic, and that's understandable. So maybe this is tricky to walk this line of, you know, meeting someone new when we kind of feel like this bird who has been stabbed and turned upside down and fallen from the sky. You're scared, yeah. Also, sorry, absolutely. It is scary, yeah? Do you mean scary to kind of head back out there to a relationship and maybe get hurt again? Because we've got the Four of Swords here, which is about some kind of rest and recuperation, I think, here as well. So this is again about, I think, giving yourself some time, giving yourself some space to heal with the Four of Swords as well, not to pressure yourself, and that it's natural for you to be feeling this, because you've been divorced and then met the Leo. Yeah. So you're in some kind of, you know, this, you've really been through it here, okay? That's what these cards are. But this is their energy. I'm going to look a bit more on, you know, two cards popped out here, so I'll pull another one because I want to know more about the future of this Aries. So you're kind of quite mangled emotionally and hurt. Oh, these cards. Ooh, we have the Moon and the Devil. The Devil, to me, okay, it says that, to me, more how it reads with this energy is that this is an opportunity to break the cycle of that toxicity, because we have an Ace of Cups, a new beginning, new experiences in love. Okay, so I'm not reading it like this here, like I don't spiral from that. He's not the devil. Okay, this is not that, because we've got the Ace of Cups here. Okay, the devil is the divorce, is the Leo. Okay, about breaking cycles, toxic cycles. We've got the Moon here, which can be, you know, the path is not, we need to allow the Moon to illuminate the path. You are going into the unknown to an extent, like we always do when we begin to open our hearts again. But because of this Eight of Pentacles, it doesn't, and because of this Ace of Cups, this feels like an opportunity for things to be different, okay? The Devil energy is what you've been through. The Devil energy is what got you here, okay? The Moon card, insecurities on both sides, okay? This is scary for both of you maybe as well. He will have his own fears. Give yourself time, don't push yourself, allow the road to be illuminated as it will be. Trust your intuition, you know, your gut. Your gut will guide you, but because you've got all this energy going on, it's hard to know who to trust, what to trust. You've probably lost all trust completely, okay? But despite all these kind of heavy energies that have come through, I still think this Aries ultimately is this Eight of Pentacles, which is someone reliable, and it's this Ace of Cups, which is new love, new experiences, new feelings. So try to embrace that. And it's not, I don't think it's the devil. He's not the devil. I hope that helped here. It might be worth watching that back to pick out some more from that. Yeah, the list is, thanks Janavi, that Jean, the list is closed now, so I'm just going to for bookings as well. Thank you, Travel Lover. Okay, so now we've Not Give a Damn. I have read for Not Give a Damn, so we'll move on to, I'll just do a list update, okay? You're welcome, Tia, thank you. And there's still your free card if you want. But next up we have M. Grace. If you just want to give me a high five, I know you did post your question. I don't know how far back it is. Yeah, I'll try and find it. There we go. Okay, M. Grace, just give me a high five if you are here, so I know that you're here. But M. Grace asks, what are the thoughts of OP, the Capricorn, towards me? I was honest with him as I told him I'm not available to date at the moment. However, I was wondering if he's still hopeful for the future. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, M. Grace. So let's see what he feels like after you've said that you're not in a place to date right now. Ooh, Three of Cups, so, and Elder of Cups. I would say both emotional cards, okay? Cups being about, traditionally kind of being about love and romance, our heart's desires in this area as well. So yes, I would still say that they are hopeful and not completely given up on this, okay? Three of Cups as well can be kind of a card of friendship, so I don't know if that's something that you would be open to. Maybe they might be hopeful for that to be, you know, can we still communicate or be in each other's lives at all on more of a friendship basis initially, and then maybe down the road in the future things could change, because the Three of Cups is a very social card. It's about just getting to know each other in a quite light-hearted way. It has a light-hearted energy. So maybe to keep it light, to keep it friendly, is it okay? Is that possible? You know, maybe it's not, and that's okay, but maybe that's what they would they would be open to that. But then kind of behind that, underneath that, although we have 5 Pentacles, that's the disappointment that they feel about this. But also underneath this kind of, okay, let's keep it light. Maybe we could just be friends. Maybe we could just meet for some food here or some drinks, whatever, something social, if that would be possible, or talk, chat, you know, if that's open to it. But underneath that is the Elder of Cups, which is a kind of a deeper hope and deeper feelings, because we have the Two of Cups here, which is a real connection, okay, a romantic connection. So yeah, they definitely are hopeful that this could change in the future where you're at, okay? It's nice energy. Yeah, absolutely. All positive cards. So they are genuine in their intentions and their emotions, Grace, and would like this to develop. If that would, maybe that's something that you would be open to further down the line. Maybe not. So we have Devaya next and Divyansha. You're welcome, Grace. Are you here, Devaya, Divyansha? Love and light, Grace, love and light. Keep us posted, yeah? Devaya, Divyansha, or Peter. Maybe Nat, Aqua, maybe it'd be easier at this point to tell me who is here. And Tia Bea, you still have your free reading if you would like it, your one card. Divyansha. Career energy. Sure thing. Let's see what's coming in your career. Are you employed, Divyansha? Looking for work? Where are we at in our career? That's hard for me to say for some reason. Ooh, options, choices. Options, choices, Divyansha, is what you will have. Okay? Now, the Seven of Cups energy, this came through before. It can be about sometimes, I mean, it's nice to have choices, isn't it? It's nice to have options, so this is good. It can be a bit like maybe you might have too many choices, too many options, but it's better to have too many than too little for sure. Now, you'll have to be mindful of this when these options present themselves to you, Divyansha, okay? About being honest with yourself, okay? About what is right for you. Sometimes we can be drawn in by the glamour and the illusion of certain choices, certain cups, certain options, and it's almost like that. Yes, we're in sort of some, we have an idea that we'd kind of like to do that, but the reality of that wouldn't actually be very good for us. It's a bit like people, you know, it's like when you fall in love with the wrong person. So it kind of applies the same to being in the career option, or what you align with, choose what aligns with you for your highest good. That's what is absolutely paramount, Divyansha, when this happens for you, when you are faced with these cups. Be very mindful in which cup that you choose. Don't go for the one that kind of looks the prettiest, you know, looks the most charming. You need to go for the one that is right for you and your highest self. That can go on a combination of having your head screwed on and not being delusional, and also bringing your gut, your intuition and your instinct into this, okay? Because we have the Ace of Swords, which is about clarity, okay? And it has a toughness and a sharp edge to it, this with the Ace of Swords as well. This is cut into the heart of the matter. So use truth, use reality, be savvy when making this choice, and don't get sucked into delusion, illusion, okay? Interesting energy. Okay, so yeah, is our Peter here? Hey Nat Nat Aqua. Yeah, Nat Nat, go ahead, post your question. Our Peter, if you're here, my love, please post your question. And thank you, Aqua. I will read for you as well. Tia Bia, I think you may have gone, but post your question as well for your 1 card. What time are we on? 1:45. Okay, thank you, our Peter. I'll read for you. Our Peter asks, I'm trying to balance my heart and root chakra, and am I going to be successful in it? What a cool question. So those 2 particular chakras, or do you mean all the like your chakras from the heart? Between those 2, maybe the heart and the root chakra. Let's ask for guidance on, are we doing daily practices for this? Let's see what guidance that the cards have. Yes, because, and the how you're going to do that is how we're going to do this, okay? So you're watering your, so how are you working on, because Pentacles is about sort of like a practical approach, isn't it? It's about watering the garden daily, is what I see here. So you are doing things that balance this. So exercises, meditations, visualizations. I do a lot of, there's a lot of chakra balancing meditations, aren't there, Peter? There's so many resources out there. So much like watering a garden, we must show up, we must be consistent. Which kind of goes without saying, but sometimes we all need a little reminder of that actually consistency is the main way to achieve things. There's a quote that says, yoga, meditation too, awesome. So there's a quote which I live by, which says 80% of success is showing up. So it's not about talent. It's not about, you know, it's 20% talent, 20%, you know, combination of luck, talent, you know, all the other stuff, skill. And it's actually 80% of success is just showing up. And you'd be surprised how a lot of people actually don't do that. Lose interest, lose motivation, lose hope, get put off. But actually just showing up will get you there. The 7 of Pentacles as well is about assessing. Yeah, I really like that one, Janavi. I think it's super true. And our Peter, I think also 7 of Pentacles. This is about assessing what works and constantly assessing what works and what doesn't. So I imagine when you are doing yoga meditation, that intentionally kind of releasing energy that doesn't align with, you know, that it makes you imbalanced, and also maybe practically doing what works and leaving what doesn't, instead of maybe like pushing on with stuff that is, you know, just feels difficult or clunky. Kind of the path of least resistance as well. If you do get setbacks or disappointments, don't let that put you off. Yeah, frequency music, Jean, exactly. I like listening to singing bowls, which are really nice as well, which you can just get on YouTube, singing bowls. But yeah, Seven of Pentacles is like constantly assessing, looking back to the past, or that worked well, that didn't. So just do, again, kind of do what works and leave what doesn't. Don't keep banging on a drum of something that like isn't helping with this. And forcing yourself to do something. Just do, kind of follow the path of least resistance. But consistency is key here, and I believe that you'll keep having breakthroughs in that area. Okay, so Nat, this is for you now. Thanks for your patience. So we have Nat, and then we have Aqua. If you want to please both go and post your questions. So Jean, I know that just while I'm waiting for those guys to put their question, you're welcome, I'll keep this posted. I'd be interested to know what insights and breakthroughs that you have with that. Share any that you might have had already. I will confirm the times, Jean, with the times for the Love Week as I go, like in advance. I'll always post it a day before for the, like say I'll post on Sunday for the meditation Monday, so that everyone knows obviously when it'll going to be, with kind of good time in there. So I'll post the day before whatever event is happening. So is anyone still here? Has everyone left the building? Nat, Aqua, maybe everyone's left. Who's still here? Anyone? Anyone? Well, I've got 5 minutes. Oh, you posted yours? Okay. Thanks, Jean. Aqua, I'm just going to go back to your question, my dear. I can't see it. Can you post it again? I'm sorry. There's just so much chat here that I don't see it. And then I think I'll have to make that the last one. Aqua, are you still there? Maybe you're still typing. Hurry up, Aqua, says Genia. Aqua, so someone from my past returned, so didn't expect. Why? You would like to know why? Was this like a love interest, or what was the relationship? What was the connection? Let's see what their intentions are, okay? Good, bad. Apprentice of Pentacles doesn't seem negative to me. Pentacles is a grounded energy. We see here how it's interesting. So I'm drawn to this flower, okay? At the center of it is a coin, which is some kind of offering that they are coming through with. Look, it's like this crab who is holding this flower in a way, it looks like to me. There's such weird and sort of wonderful images, this deck. I don't know how things ended between you, so it was a love interest, okay? Apprentice of Pentacles energy advice would be to take it slow. Okay, so have some patience with this. But this is a genuine offer. Something that we can work with, okay? Got this Oracle of Wands, so maybe there's again what this came through in the past here, and I'm always drawn to in this Oracle of Wands this butterfly of transformation. So they've kind of, and with it being an oracle, that there's some, they have evolved, okay, in some way. There's some changes that have happened with them when they when you've been in separation. But yeah, this is Apprentice of Pentacles. Ultimately, this is not bad energy, okay? This is something positive. This is an offering. Take it slow, see how it develops. But yeah, so maybe they are looking for a new beginning with you, or looking to rebuild something with you, what was lost, what was broken. So free will, obviously, about how you want to respond to that, how things ended, how badly it was. Is this something that you would like to revisit? But this is a genuine offer of wanting to progress this relationship somehow. And then I do see with this Oracle of Wands, yes, some kind of change in them, some kind of maturing in them as well. So it may be interesting to explore. Obviously, all depending on, you know, personally how things ended, where you're at, if you are open to this. But with regards to their energy and what they're coming through to you with, this is something that they would like to work out and work through with you and see where it goes. So I hope that helped, Aqua. I'm going to end the live here. Thank you, everyone. You're scared, but it did end nicely, at least. So that, I think you mean by that it ended the last time that it ended. Maybe it didn't end badly. Wishing you all a good weekend. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for bringing your questions, for booking your readings. Wishing you love and light for the rest of the day, the rest of the evening, wherever you are. And I hope to see you all Monday with our Manifesting Love special and for kicking off week love. I hope to see you all there. Wishing you all love and light. Take care. Thanks, Jean. Thanks, Ivo, for being here. And Janavi, Aqua, thank you guys. See you Monday, hopefully. Take care.